Okay, gonna try to do a little beginner class. So, in order to get this software, well, everybody's gonna have to get this software. So, you have to go to Fidelity. Go ahead and open an account with Fidelity. It's real simple. I would show you, but it just keeps pulling up my account instantly. So I guess I have to get another computer just to do this. But just go to fidelity.com, open up any kind of brokerage account, retirement account, anything. You don't even have to put money in it. Just open it, and then basically, go to their website after you open the account and just download Fidelity Active Trader Pro. All right, once you get that thing downloaded on your computer, it's not going to look like this. So you're going to have to add volume. You can add that right there in the indicator. Just look for volume, click on it, and add it. I don't want to mess up all my stuff. Then same thing here. After you add volume, add RSI. RSI will also be in the indicators. Just add it on in there. Moving average convergent divergence, that will also be under the indicators. Just add all the three of those. You're good to go right there. Okay, now the indicators, you're going to add the EMA. I don't know why that one's WMA, but that's okay. Just go add EMA 10, EMA 25, EMA 50. Make that EMA 5. I'll just change that later. I'm sure it's not that big of a difference. EMA 200 and EMA 150. So the earning, it's basically just the moving average. Exponential moving average, I believe the E stands for, but whatever. It's just the moving average of the price. These lines you're seeing here. So once you got all that, you're good to go. Okay, now we can get into some stock analysis. Okay, this thing looked like it has done a double bottom. It doesn't really matter what you learn first. You kind of just learn the first chart that you're looking at. Okay, so here we go. Bottom, just watch the correlations here. This is all the way low at 30. And when it's at 30, people say that is the bottom. Most of the time it is, unless it goes to a momentum down. Right there, it looks like just a bottom. So it was, at least temporarily. This line crossing over is another indicator that we had some strong action coming. The fact that it was starting to turn was your clue. But once it crossed, that you knew it was going up at least for 4 or 5 days, which it did, like 6 almost. But then it faltered and failed. You could see it weakening, slowly weakening. That's another telltale right there. Just it's slowly going down. So you knew something like that was going to happen. And sure enough, you had that big down day right after that weakening. Tried to go up that day. It failed to reach above that line. If it would have been went above this day, it probably wouldn't have done that. But since it didn't, people were selling out. And we did another crossover here to show you there's more weakness, but it recovered pretty quick that time. Dragon buy signal, that's a dragon. See how the tail goes all the way down, and then all the way up near the top. That's a dragon buy signal. So to me, this still looks pretty strong. As long as it stays above these moving averages, it might pull down to here. As long as it stays above all of them, it should catch support there, freak everybody out, make you think it's going to go lower than this, but it probably won't. It can. I mean, nothing's 100%, but that's my analysis. I think it's going to break out over this and eventually go up here by the end of the year. Santa Claus rally will send it up to 70. And that's just what I think. And that's pretty much a double from where it's at. So 100% gainer. Let's analyze a few other things. This looks very similar, doesn't it? Okay, so double bottom. This is Bitcoin stock. They're also trying to get into basically sell their energy to the generative AI industry. Okay, so double bottom, it has a similar pattern there. Weakening once again, it started weakening. And it kind of broke down a little early, but these lower price stocks tend to move a little faster. Indicators, are helpful for sure, but sometimes they move too fast for even the indicator. But that looks pretty good for me. I mean, pulled back, moving average, it's touching that, that's fine. It should zoom from there. If not, it'll go down here and test this. Should get support around here. If it does falter more, you'll get support there. If it slices, you get support there. If it slices, you get support there. But I don't think it's slicing. Definitely shouldn't slice past that. If it does, something's going wrong. But just take a look at the charts. Okay, we got a double top here. Just watch the correlations so everybody can start learning. Once you get this set up, just come back and watch this video or pause it. Just look at how it tops out. It's so simple to see. It starts faltering. Yes, you see it go down. But the clue is the second time it hits that price. Look at that. It goes higher than it did the last time. But look at this thing. This is nowhere near that old high. This should be all the way up here. Like if it was going to go into a momentum up, it would be all the way up there. But you knew it was topping. You knew it was definitely topping right there. There and there. That was your clue. Like it has no strength in these buying right there. This is just weak buying. And then everybody's sold out right there. Boom. See you later. But patterns repeat. Look at this pattern over here. And look at what it's kind of doing over here. So this is probably like right here right now and just kind of stepping up. It looks a little different, but it's either here or here, but it's somewhere around there in this pattern. So this is going to happen once it starts weakening. Like if this starts weakening right now, it will be dumped. So if that develops a weakening pattern, it's most likely going to shoot down. But if it keeps slowly nudging up, it's a different story. But it looks pretty good so far. Let me add a piece in there. See a little bit better where it's at. See, yeah, it's a little higher than it. It's even higher than it was back here already. So the price action hasn't reflected. It should be like 10, 11 right now. So just watch the correlations of these things. Some of this isn't even going to make any sense right now, but it will make sense eventually. Just watch these things. The bar graphs, see how they start to move up? Just watch the numbers. The numbers are over here. Okay, so watch them as I move 8, 10, 12, go on, move 15, 19, 18, weakened a little bit, 17, 14, 15, 23, but it's slowly going up, 28, 26, I'd rather they'd say 29, but still 28 to 26 isn't bad. Slight pullback after, what, a 30% gain, so you get a 3% pullback. Hopefully we don't get more than a 5% pullback, and then it goes right back to the races to go back up to 15 and do a double. Close to a double from where I bought it at least. Yeah, look at how tight those moving averages get. You look for that. That happens a lot when those moving averages get tight, all spaced in. See how they're wide and loose there? Look how far apart their moving averages are there. And then it's just tight. They're all like agreeing what the price is. Like, okay, that's what you want to pay? Okay, we'll pay that. And they just keep buying it. And this thing actually trades a lot of shares for a low price down. Okay. What else did I want to analyze? Alpha is one that should be. Yeah, it looks like it's bottoming. See how it's building strength as that's going down. That's starting to slowly go up. I mean, it's mostly sideways, but it's definitely higher than it was here. And the price is not much higher than it was here. So that's just your little slight clues. And then lines like this start moving up. See how it's moving up? It crossed over the dotted line. Like I said, watching those things, the numbers are moving up. Watch the numbers. So we go from -5 to 40 to 72 to 1 to 1.4. No, I skipped one, but you get the gist. 1.7. You get the gist. That's basically it. I don't want to throw too much at you, but just watch the correlations, study the charts, just go from there. Yeah, just what else can you do? Okay, yeah, you can just stop watching now, I guess. I don't know how to shut this thing off. Apple.